George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum. It's time for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey, as tonight the Mudbugs will open up this first of a two-game series against the Oklahoma Warriors. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chet Yoder, and this is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram and Fiat pregame show, as this is the first of this two-game series as we count down to the 7-11 Margaritaville start time. So glad to have you with us, as Mudbugs hockey's been off for the last 2 weeks, coming off a split series against the Odessa Jackalopes. And last time out, they were able to beat the Jacks 4-1 final for the young men in the Bugs jerseys. They outshot Odessa 28-26, and they bounced back after that 7-2 debacle. And they were able to get nice contributions. Brent Litchard, a goal and 2 assists. Duke Earhart had a goal. Jonah Jasser and Carter McKay rounded out the scoring. The Mudbugs beat the Jacks 4-1. This is an Oklahoma team that got pretty pummeled their last time out by the hands of the South Division leading Lone Star Brahmas. They lost 8-0, but that was a game after a 3-2 tight contest on that Friday tilt last weekend. A look into the South Division standings. Lone Star in first place at 88 points. They have that baby locked up. Then the Ice Rays, who have a 4-point lead over the Bugs, are in second place. Both teams now have 4 games remaining on the schedule. The Bugs at 69 points. They control their own destiny as long as they win these next 2 games and then win the next 2 against the Ice Rays in regulation. They'll be in great shape. We'll still do some scoreboard watching, though, throughout this contest. Then the Ice Wolves, they're surging. They're 8-1-1 in their last 10. They're in 4th place at 66 points. Then you have El Paso at 59 points. Colorado in 6th and final playoff spot with 53 points. They have a game in hand on Odessa, who's now at 50 points. They took a tough loss last night. Then Amarillo in 47 points in 8th place, and the Warriors in last place with 40 points. We'll talk to Mudbugs Associate Head Coach Michael Hill after these messages. This is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram and Fiat pregame show, and you're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back to the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram and Fiat pregame show as we count down to the 7-11 Margaritaville start time. Right in the middle of this 6-game homestand to close out the regular season, the first of this 2-game series between the Bugs and the Oklahoma Warriors. Are joined by Mudbugs Associate Head Coach Michael Hill. And Coach, a couple of weeks ago, you were able to respond after that 7-2 mess, I guess you can say, and it seemed like a nice bounce-back effort overall.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Just need to really harp in and just remind the guys of what's important here and what's the right way to play. And we had just a little bit of a morning skate post that 7-2 loss versus Odessa, and kind of straighten everything out, and looks like the guys executed the right way defensively, because I think the only goal we let up was a power play goal against. Defensively, I think we did really well. I think one of the periods we only let up 5 shots against, so it's pretty good for us to play a good, solid defensive game that next night.
How big was it for Nikolai Goich get back in net after everything that happened Friday, where you had to start him, put Garpian in the second, put Goich back in the third? You didn't like both of your goaltenders on Friday. You put Goich back in there. He makes 25 of 26 stops. I mean, that's big. It's got to be big for him and your team's confidence.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, Nico's just a guy that we rely on in the tough situations in the games. And, in a 7-2 loss like how we did that 2 Fridays ago, I think it just really came down to, as a team as a whole, just not really mentally prepared. And, we as coaches give them as much as we can to prepare them for X's and O's and stuff like that. So we really did come out a little bit flat and weren't really ready to go. And 7 goals against on 2 different goaltenders, it's not all on them. It's a lot of the way that we're playing and how we were letting up those goals. So it was a big bounce back for Nico, just for him to kind of lock in and be mentally ready for that Saturday night win.
I know Barrett and Viviano are not in the lineup tonight, but how did you think they fared? And this is, of course, your second taste of Viviano, and, of course, Barrett, a guy who's been in and out of the lineup.
Yeah, I think they did really well. We obviously won the game with them in the lineup, and that's big time for us to get some younger guys in the lineup that we had success. So, tonight we're kind of going a little bit more fresh and older group, and with Viviano not out and Barrett not out, don't count them out for tomorrow, because we don't know what tonight's going to entail. And those kids are just ready to play, and they're really good additions to our offensive group, and really excited to keep working with them and see how they do down the playoff stretch here.
Is it tricky to wake up for a game when you haven't played one in a couple of weeks?
No, not really. I mean, it's different for us because we went 37 straight games on weekends back to back. From October to March without a break, and so we're kind of used to it. It was kind of nice, just not going into a full-on stressful routine there. Going into a weekend where it's an off weekend, you're thinking, what do I do now with my time here on a Friday or Saturday? But it turns out I'm going to my daughter's soccer games and helping them out, and a couple of other things at home, it was nice.
Looking ahead to this Oklahoma Warriors team, this is a team that's played you tough. You're 6-4 in the regular season series against them. What makes them so tricky?
They're just a team that works hard. They go hard. They're really young right now, and they're full of energy. And that's a tough team to play against when they never let off the gas. And that's with us. I think that's where we found a lot of our problems, is that we're playing an Oklahoma team that kept their foot on the gas for full 60, and so we can't really take a shift off against a team like that.
With this being kids and next gen weekend, I have to ask you, since you have two young girls that you raise, Johanna and Charlotte, who out of those two would most likely follow the career path of you as a hockey player / maybe even eventually a head coach?
That's a tough one. JoJo is very serious when it comes to her sports, and Charlotte's very laid back. So
then we're going to go with JoJo.
Yeah, I would think so. She's the one that takes everything to heart and wants to get better. And like in a soccer game, she doesn't like it if her teammates don't try hard, because she's upset that she's trying so hard, but they're not trying hard. And so she kind of feeds off of my coaching energy like that, because I think it's a lot of it has to do with the effort. And Charlotte, she'll go out there, and like if she goes out and kicks the soccer ball and whiffs on it, she's like, oh, okay, it's all right, I'll try again tomorrow. So it's the completely two opposites of athletes right there.
Coach, thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
Thank you, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages here in the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram and Fiat pregame show as we count down to the 7-11 Margaritaville start time. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Hey Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum as we continue on in the Landers pregame show. Now time for the Whataburger starting lineups. Whataburger, just like you like it. First for the Oklahoma Warriors, head coach by Nate Weisner. The assistant coach is Mick Berge. At left wing will be number 26, Charlie Ashton. At center will be the former Mudbug, number 12, Mason Wright. And on the right wing will be number 17, Ben Lickness. Defensively for the Warriors, it'll be number 2, Joseph Luger, and number 4, Trent Burleson. And making the start in nets will be number 1, Billy Stusky. Your Whataburger starting lineups for the Shreveport Mudbugs. Head coach by Jason Soupy Campbell. The associate head coach is Michael Hill. Goalie coach Rich Perrant. And the honorary assistant is Chris Lane. At left wing will be number 12, Duke Earhart. At center will be number 9, Charlie Fink. And on the right wing will be number 21, Gleb Akimov. Defensively for the Bugs, it'll be number 4, Seth Murch. And number 8, Cole Hutchinson. And making the start in nets from Homer Glen, Illinois, will be number 30, Nikolai Goich. And Nikolai Goich coming off his 21st birthday. His mom and dad made the trip, and they had a party, and it looked like a good time for the 21-year-old Mudbugs netminder, now in his 3rd season on this team. Those are your Whataburger starting lineups. Whataburger, just like you like it. Mudbugs Hockey Night is brought to you by Fireplace Specialties. Fireplaces, gas logs, glass doors, wood stoves, inserts, mantles, and grills. They got it all. They're located at 8500 Box Road in Shreveport, or by logging on to fireplacespecialties.net. Mudbugs Hockey Night is brought to you by Down Home Meat Sausage. Whether you're grilling outdoors, looking for some hearty or flavorful sausages for breakfast, or preparing a gumbo platter, Down Home Meats has the perfect sausage for all occasions. Mudbugs Hockey Night is brought to you by Porter's, delivering the difference for Mudbugs Hockey, locally owned and operated for over 50 years, providing floor mats, uniforms, and facility services for your business. As we continue on in our Landers pregame show, and we count down to the 7-11 Margaritaville start time. The Warriors coming on out in their white jerseys with the Warrior logo in front. Making their way out on to the ice with their orange numberings and letterings along the backside. The Mudbugs make their way out onto the ice in their really popular purple, teal, and black Swamp Thing type of jerseys. It's their third jerseys with the swampy Shreveport Mudbugs label, the Mudbugs logo in front, the white numberings and letterings along the backside. We'll take one last break and then bring you Mudbugs hockey coming up after these messages. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. Mudbugs getting introduced onto the ice. Mudbugs won their last contest, and these kinds of games are a little tricky for the Mudbugs. They haven't played a game in the last couple of weeks, and it's really been addressed by the coaching staff. They've had some kind of come-to-Jesus meetings, some real hard practices. They didn't take too much time off, for the exception of about 2 to 3 days in between. They tried to keep it as normal, as routine as they could get. Now we ask you, please rise wherever you may be for tonight's national anthem. Looks like we're going to get a father-daughter duo here. No, Emily Jolie and Carl Fortenberry. A beautiful rendition of tonight's national anthem from Emily Jolie and Carl Fortenberry. This is also Vicky's dance night, so a lot of young Vicky's dancers will be performing for us in the intermission shows. It's also a Geek Con night. We encouraged a lot of our fans to dress up in that costume play outfit to get them ready to go for a costume contest this evening. Lots of fun stuff going on here at George's Pond in Hearst Coliseum. Mudbugs know the business at hand. They have to win out so they don't need any help elsewhere. The Ice Rays will take on the Rhinos this evening. So no easy task for them for a 2-game series. Mudbugs will skate from left to right. First period coming up, and it is brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Ms. Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Good-looking crowd still filing in. The former Mudbug, Mason Wright, will lock it up with Fink. And the puck tied up and won there by Wright, and we are underway. The Warriors have the puck along to the far side. That's Burleson, and he'll go ahead and cue ball it in. Hit a couple of bodies on its way through. Into the near side, up off the stick of Akimov, held in there by Ashton. He'll ring it around the Rosie to the right point. Burleson whiffs. Now on the far side, kicked around there by Earhart. He guides it in. That's Earhart now, thrown through the middle, and it is snubbed out there by Wright. Now Wright able to sling it up ahead along the near corner. Lickness centering feed, and that one just canceled out there by Earhart. Now along to the right side, up off the stick of Akimov. Played around to the far corner. Up off the far side boards. Oh, shot toward the net. Up off the near circle there by Yates. And it deflects out of play. Almost a minute gone by here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Face-off tied up, one there by the Bugs. That's Adams. He'll go to the far side there to Seminara. Seminara tried to slip it in. It deflected out of play. We are a $1:03 into the opening period. No score from George's Pond and Hearst Coliseum. I'm Chet Yoder coming to you live. So glad to have you with us. Mudbugs just looking for a better Friday showing. It's been problematic, really, at home. As the puck deflects now back into the Mudbug zone. Now an errant pass, chopped out there by Foster Nickel over to Boucher, and he'll just drop it on back to Nickel. Nickel will go to the near side there to Adams. Played up ahead now through the middle. That's Parichka. He'll drop it off there to Seminara. Back to Parichka. And it went under his stick, and it goes into the far corner. Ooh, hard check there by Parichka. Along that far half wall, taken there by Kish. Kish now will kiss it up off the near side. Glass held in there by Pusateri, and now taken there by Yates. Yates hops around now, far side, and he'll just go ahead and dribble it in deep. Up off behind the Bugs net. Played up off the far side now, taken there by Litchard. Litchard's pass broken up. Litchard throws one toward the net. Save made there by Stusky. McKay was in front. And Stusky able to swallow it up. Almost a couple of minutes gone by here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Coach Soupy electing not to play Ryan Baert. And, of course, Viviano. Those two were in the lineup last game, and he said it was a tough decision. He's got some healthy bodies back and kind of a tough numbers game for him. Played up off the near side boards. DeRosa couldn't catch it. And we got a whistle. Looks like the net's off its mooring. And so this face-off should probably stay in the Oklahoma zone. Nope, it's going to come out of the Oklahoma zone. Face-off tied up and just sent back into the Oklahoma zone there by McKay. Stuskey to the far side, jabs it up ahead, left point shot. Save made there by Stuskey on a shot there by Lavecchio from the left point. Lavecchio's got it. He'll go now to the right side up off the stick of Deeb. Deeb tried to send it back. It was deflected, and now DeRosa's got it. DeRosa throws a knuckler. Oh, what a diving stop made there by Goich. It changed direction up off of his glove, and he had to dive on it like a hot potato. A stressful save made there by Goich, and that'll get him stretched out. That'll get that 21-year-old body stretched out as it almost trickled its way in for a fluky goal. Oh, geez. That'll wake you up. Nice diving save. 2:33 into this baby. Right point shot. That one whistled wide of Goich on a shot there by McClellan. Now chopped at to the right side there to Pewley. Pewley's got it. He'll go through the middle. Aiden Pewley, who was not in the lineup last game, and he was very upset about it. Back in there today. As the puck deflects up off the glass. And Coach Soupy said, I want my guys ticked off. I want them to be upset. If they're not upset, they're not in the lineup. Something's wrong with them. Jasser toward the net. Glove save and a beauty there by Stuskey. And we get another break in the action. .307 gone by here in the opening period. Big hello to the Pewleys. Tuned in tonight from Canada. Aiden Pewley, one of my favorites. He usually has some intellectual conversation with me, and when I say intellectual conversation, he's the intellectual, I'm not. Hence the conversation, as that one gets deflected out of play. Aiden Pewley, very intelligent young man and committed. Congratulations to him. He is a Canadian-bred young man, very proud Canadian. As Mertz throws one toward the net, gets the high glass, now along to the right side, that's Kish. He'll now throw a bouncer on net, snubbed it down there by Goich, and we get another break in the action. Face off to the left of Goich. It is a scoreless affair. Played up off the near side boards. Pusateri onto the stick of Boucher, but he couldn't handle it cleanly. Now Ashton tried to angle it up off the far side boards. Very banged up Oklahoma team. They have 11 forwards and 6D. A lot of guys out. Gagno hurt. Caden Mesh hurt. Knutson out. Klicka hurt. Got a lot of guys out. Played up off the near side boards. Lavecchio to Boucher. Now to the right side there to Pusateri. Up off the stick of Seminaire, and he'll swindle it in. Along to the end boards, up off the stick of Parichka. He gets kind of handcuffed there a bit by Colby Lyons. And played back out to center. Deeb's got it. Deeb having one of the great campaigns ever as a Mudbug. 23 goals, 20 assists, 43 points on the year. As that one is slung toward the net there by Deeb, fought off by Stuskey. We had Deeb's girlfriend, Miss Maria Masters, was in the building a couple of weeks ago. I did not have the chance to see her because I was running around. I had to run over to my other job really at the conclusion of last Saturday's game quite immediately and got called in to go early. But there were rumors that Mr. Ron Masters was going to be in the building, and if that's the case, shame on me for not being able to meet one of my biggest fans. Oh, a back centering feed along the short side from right, and now taken back out. Here's Deeb, and he comes in too early. And he's got a few words for Mason Wright, a couple of former teammates right there. Know each other quite well. Lucas Deeb having some more words toward the Oklahoma bench. He's making up for a weekend off. Deeb, Garapy, and Cole Hutchinson went to the Dallas Stars game last weekend. Heard they enjoyed themselves. I was just surprised Deeb was able to kind of get in the way of the really tight-knit relationship of Garapy and Hutchinson. Those two guys very close from their U18 playing days. The family's very close as well. But, you know, Lucas Deeb, he's a good hang. He's one of those guys you can hang out with. Really fun guy to be around. And a really talented hockey player as well. Face-off won there by Oklahoma. That one airmailed in. Taken there by Hutchinson. He just had to shovel it into that far corner. Given away now. Along to Ushakov. Ushakov trying to throw it around the boards. Now leveled back in there by Kish into the far corner. Now up off the stick of Jasser. He knocks it back out to center. Taken there by Murch. Murch was coming off. He came right back on. Jasser going to go ahead and slice it up off the near side glass, and in deep it goes into the Oklahoma zone. 6 minutes gone by here in the opening period. 0-0 score up off the stick of Ushakov. In deep it goes in the Mudbug zone. Lavecchio, left side there to Akimov. He'll go ahead and spin that baby in. Into the near corner, right point, Wise rips one toward the net. Had a tip drill in front from Akimov. And it is gloved down there by Stusky for a break in the action. 13:35 remaining here in the opening period. It is a 0-0 game. Right wing circle, Fink will take the draw. Fighting for it there is Fink. And one out free. Now dragged down there was Earhard. Near half wall, and Ashton's got it. Oh, good hold there by Earhard to Fink. Down low to Akimov. He throws one toward the net, and that's a point-blank pad save made there by Stusky. Along the end board, centering feed there by Akimov. Shot there by Pusateri. He's looking for one. He got blocked. Now Akimov into the near corner. Akimov holds it in. Centering feed up off the stick of Earhard. And now taken, fought off there by John Kelly. Through the middle, up off the stick, and taken there by Adams. Right side there to Earhoff, California boy, on over to Adams. A shot, and it gets blocked in front there by Ray. Now to the top of the point. Waiting there is Fink. Now he pirouettes. Fink throws a wrister toward the net. Right kick save made there by Stusky. To the left side, up off the stick of Yates. He lets it go there for Wright. Held in there by Lyons. Lyons whisks one toward the net. Save made there by Goich, a routine stop. Made there by the Chicago native. Nikolai Goich, fresh off his 21st birthday. Had mom and dad in the building, or should I say in the area. There was no game played, and I think that was a good thing for the Goich family. Goich has had quite the workload, really the last month. Ever since returning from that lower body injury he had suffered before that. And he's not going to lie, he needed some time off. Regroup, reset. Taken down, had some time with Coach Rich, and that was some great face-to-face time, along with Aiden Garapy. Now on the near half wall, that's Wise. Throws a knuckler toward the net, goes wide. Now Boucher will just go ahead and slap it in behind the Oklahoma net. Far corner, spun around. Parichka there, Boucher in there, fighting for it. There's some pushing and shoving going on. Not much having here as held in there. Now left point, Lavecchio sends one toward the net. He gets blocked. Might have hit the back of Boucher. Now a shot toward the net, save made there by Stusky. Good zone time to the right point, over to Lavecchio. Left point, shot toward the net. It gets blocked. Oh, takes a weird, awkward bounce. Now along the near corner, and now taken there by Wiechek, and he'll wiggle it back out to center. Much needed wholesale line change for Oklahoma. Puck banked up off the far side boards, and it'll be icing on the Bugs. Exactly 9 minutes gone by here in the opening period. It is all brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. No score from the George. And then on the near corner, Deeb. Far side there to Wise. Right side there to Lavecchio. Lavecchio works it in. Centering feed gets blocked. Lavecchio now will just go ahead and yank it in down low. Too far there for McKay. Far side. And grabbed there by Rubin. Now raked back out to center. Here comes the outbreak for Oklahoma. Far corner. That's Burleson. Shot toward the net. Left pad save made there by Goich, and he'll hold on to it. Kind of awkwardly got stuck in between his pads, and we get a break in the action. 10:27 to go here in the opening period. Scoreless from the George. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Hey Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team, and we help families score big across the generations.
Welcome back in to George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum. It is a scoreless affair from the George. Mudbugs back in action tomorrow night. It'll be our kids-themed weekend as we honor our Mudbugs high school hockey team. Tomorrow night, I'll be on the ice. It'll be a lot of fun to take care of those honors. Be sure to get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or by logging on to mudbugshockey.com. Face-off one there by the Bugs. Right side there to Pewley. Pewley going to drop it on back there to Adams. Through the middle, Adams to the right side there to Drury. Drury now just going to fists it on net, and it is gloved down there by Snusky. $10-12 remaining here in the opening period. Good crowd still filing in. Face off, one there by Oklahoma. Into the near corner it goes. Akimov, Fink's got some room. He thought about shooting it. Now he just holds it back, curls it back into the wall, and just go ahead and threads it in down low. Too far there for Earhart to grab. Now pass broken up. Schooley's got it. Now to the left side up off the stick of Fast. That's Riley Fast. Now deflected back out to center. Now taken right side there to Earhart. Earhart backhands it in front. And a one-timer there by Fink, and it whistled wide. Play to the left side, Schooley. Missed on his pass all the way down for icing on Oklahoma. 9:29 remaining here in the opening period. 0-0 is the score. Face off to the right of Stuskey, one there by the Bugs. To the left point there to Lavecchio. Lavecchio winds, fires toward the net. Glove save made there by Stuskey, and he will hold on to it. 9:24 remaining here in the opening period. I want to remind our Mudbugs fans that you can celebrate your next birthday party at George's Pond. Private party room, private ice time are available. Give us a call at 318-636-7094 and celebrate your next birthday party at George's Pond. Oh, hard hit. Away from the plate. Oh, and that was a centering feed there by Boucher. It missed. Left side, Ashton works it in. Now body down, Parichka. Far side there to Boucher. Boucher spins it around. Boucher on the left side. Boucher battles for it. Boucher stays with it. And it's poke checked out away there by Stuskey. Now along the left point, held in there by Parichka. And now the puck bounces back out to center. Adams to the near side there to Nickel. Nickel will nail it in. Saw Scotty Nickel last home series. He was there to watch the 7-2 game. Then he had to fly back out. It was good to see him. Big hello to the rest. Into the near corner. Except Hayden Nickel. He's down on the Air Force area. Serving America the best way that he can. Definitely filled with lots of humor. As Hayden Nickel, one of the funniest guys you'll ever come across. You missed that guy. Stick save made there by Goich. I digress. Along to the left side there to McKay. McKay goes ahead and just swipes it back in. Along now, played on back there to Lyons. Lyons, far side there to Kelly. He'll go to the near side there to Yates. Yates gets now just tackled down there by Pusateri. Over to Steve. Deep a shot. Left pad save made there by Stuskey. Along to the left side there to Yates. Yates will go ahead and slip it in up off the stick of Rubin. Along that right side, that's Jasser. He'll gain the zone. Worked in deep into the near corner. Jasser battles for it behind the Oklahoma net. Played around the near side boards, held in there by Wise. Pewley is there as well. Pewley stays with it. Wise is in there trying to fight for it. Drury battling for it. Drury holds on to it, and he'll go ahead and slip it into the far corner. Now, good play. Forecheck there by Jasser. Along to the right wing. Oklahoma trying to poke it out, and they will. Good job there by Burleson. Wise, drop back there to Pewley. Pewley, carefully, through the middle there to Lavecchio. Lavecchio spins it back around. He wants to do it again. Played up ahead off the stick of Pewley. Sticked away there by Stuskey. Along to the far side. 6:45 to go here in the opening period. Through the middle with a little space. Here comes Oklahoma. Slow down there is Wright. Wright, the big man, gets hit hard there by Adams. Pushing and shoving. Nickel takes his man down. Along the far side, that's Drury. Goes behind Earhard. And an icing on the Bugs. 6:23 remaining in the opening period. We got our Vicky's dance team taking charge in the aisles. So if you are in the building, we ask you please remain in your seats and enjoy the show. Should be a lot of fun. These girls put a lot of work before coming out and performing like this. To the left point, Petrus throws it up off the end boards, and it bounces right on net. Goich will glove it down. Goich just isn't 21. He feels 21. And he had his chin up high a little extra this week. Oh, we love Nikola. As the puck now deflects around. Now, I had a little beef with the Goich family. I'll tell you about it in just a second. Into the near corner. I don't have very many beefs with player families, but I got a major beef. I don't know who to blame, but I'm going to tell you about it in the next whistle. The puck now lofted up ahead. Slipped in there by Scully. Now taken away. Here comes Earhard. Played up ahead there to Akimov. Akimov into the near corner. Akimov now to the right point. Hutchinson throws a roller toward the net. Sticked away there by Stusky. Into the far corner. Fink's got it. Fink now. Far half wall toward the net. And someone got taken down. That was Earhard. Hutchinson toward the net. Stick save made there by Stusky. Into the far corner. Fink. Into the left point, and it gets deflected back out to center. Murch has got it. Murch to the right side there to Hutchinson, up off the stick of Parichka. And that one deflects out of play. Now, back to my story about the Goiches, who I love to death. I had a little bit of a problem with the cake. Now, I'm telling you, the cake was great. They had a deck of cards. They had the happy birthday. But they spelled out Nico. Now, I'm a legal name kind of guy. I love his full name, Nikola. So I would have preferred to have the A out there. The L-A, actually. It was, Nikola. I would have preferred the Nikola. But we just got the Nico, which, of course, is what he goes by. But I would have preferred the full name. Just saying. That was my only beef. To the left point there to Lavecchio. Throws a haymaker toward the net. It got blocked. Hope the Goiches are doing good, and I'm sure we'll see them at some point in the near future. Maybe I'll address it. Along to the left side, they might not care, but I might address it as Boucher comes in offsides. We got another break in the action. Boucher's got a few words for the Oklahoma bench, just trying to make up after a weekend lost. Or a weekend off, rather. Boy, Boucher doesn't slow down. It's funny to see all the fire from Bryce Boucher because I don't see that from mom and dad. I really don't. We'll have Family Appreciation Weekend next weekend. See a lot of these families. Uh-oh, toward the net. And thrown through the middle with a quality chance was Ashton coming right through the middle, and he fed one toward the net. Nice save made there by Goich, and he will hold on to it. 4:24 remaining here in the opening period. Played up around the far side boards. Now up off the stick of Lickness, taken away there by Pewley. Here comes Pewley, coming through. Got slowed down. Now Jasser, far circle, shot toward the net. Fought off there by Stusky. Loose puck taken away there by Ashton. Now coming right back in, Ashton's shot gets blocked. Now sent in down low. Jasser, right side, up ahead. Might have went off the stick of Luger. Along the far corner, Burleson battling for it. 3:38 remaining here in the opening period. 0-0 is the score. Here's Wise. Oh, tough angle shot, and it hit the side of the post. Along the far corner, right side. And that one wristed back into the Bug zone. Now taken away. Here's Luger. Shot toward the net. Deflected up off the stick of Lavecchio. Held in there by Rubin. And a shot from the high slot there by DeRosa got blocked. Now in down low. Thrown through the middle. Petrus now to the right point. Haymaker of a shot there by Riley Fast. And it got the glass. Deflects back out to center. Petrus. 2:50 remaining in the opening period. Right. Trying to get through the legs of Boucher. And up off the stick of Seminara. Adams, far side there to Seminara, and it deflects out of play for a break in the action. .235 remaining here in the opening period. Face off at center ice, won there by Parichka. Right side, Adams cannot get through, and now Kish will go ahead and stash it back into the Bug zone. Along the end boards, Kish battling for it. Parichka in there as well. Played up off the far side boards to the right point. Kelly up off the stick of Schooley. Now Boucher in there. And fighting for it there is Boucher. Nickel is in there as well. $1:55 remaining here in the opening period. Played out free now, right side. That's Adams. Oh, Adams takes a hard hit there by Lyons, but he's able to dump it in deep. Left side. Held in there by Deeb, and now puck squirts right out of the zone. And taken there by Riley Fast. He works it in. He's outnumbered. Up off the far corner, gets hit hard. Oh, hard hit along the end boards. Coming in deep there was Luger. Now worked right back out to center, up off the stick of Wiechek. Now taken there by Hutchinson. He'll slow it down. Hutchinson, far side there to Murch. Right side there to Litchard. He gains his own. Litchard skates up across the line. Now to the right point there to Murch. Across there to Wise. He lost it. That one squirted right off his stick, and Wiechek tried to go for a breakaway. Wise goes ahead and whacks it back in to the Oklahoma zone. Less than a minute to go here in the opening period. Now far circle shot, and a left kick save made there by Stusky, and the puck is paddled all the way down. No icing. Now to the right side there to Pewley. He throws it through the middle, taken there by Drury. Drury, left side, Drury, thrown across. Pewley, a shot, save made. Now it snubs around, and a whistle gets blown. It was kind of slipping around the pads of Stusky, pushing and shoving. Looks like McClellan and Drury are into it. And that'll make Dad proud. Big hello to the Drurys. Tuned in tonight from, I know, various parts of New York. I still have not had the distinct pleasure of meeting the former NHLer and, of course, current Rangers president, Chris Drury. That would be quite the thrill. Maybe just to get his thoughts on what he thinks of the Mudbugs broadcaster. Any opinion will do. Along the left point, shot toward the net, glove down there by Stusky on a shot from the left point there by Adams. .13 seconds remaining. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. We'll talk to the Mudbugs goaltending coach, Rich Perrant. Was in town for just, I think, the second or third time this season. Works a lot, Zoom call with the goalies. Now a tie-up along the far half wall. Tied up now. In there is Earhart, and that'll do it for the period. Scoreless affair after one. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Special treat for us. We don't know where he's been. It's been like months since we seen this guy, the Mudbugs goaltending coach, Rich Perrant. Coach, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks, Chet. Happy to be here.
Yeah, first thing I have to ask you, head coaching duties in Mississippi. I know that's been something new for you. How's that gig been going for you so far?
Yeah, I took it, end of November, early December. Actually, I was in Shreveport when we did it, and I went down to Monroe for a game, and it's been interesting. It's been fun. I love coaching, and it's at the pro level. It's a different schematics as far as the landscape, but it's been a fun ride. I mean, I got the team. I think we were like 1-18 or 1-15 or something like that. So we've had some success lately here, but kind of been out of the playoffs. So trying to keep the guys motivated, it's been a different task.
And then, of course, you're doing so many other things on the side. So did it cramp up your schedule even more to kind of tackle that head coaching duty?
Obviously head coaching is a full-time job, but yeah, I've been kind of managing. I've been working hard, but it's been managed. And, as far as Shreveport, I work with the goalies every week and online. And, usually I would have come like maybe in January. But even this year, the game plan was to come twice, and I came in November, and then I'm coming this week, and then hopefully come back for the playoffs.
And then I got to ask you, I mean, you had Ryan Perrant and Richie, both your sons, playing at the same school. I know that Ryan got hurt, and then Richie came onto your team.
Yeah, Ryan had an injury this year, and unfortunately he hasn't played, so he'll get redshirted this year, so he doesn't lose an eligibility. And Richie, when he came home for Christmas, we had a little bit of a chat. And then I think January came on, and I signed him on to the pro team, and he's been doing really well for us.
And I know, talk about what that experience has been like to have him again. I know you guys were, like side by side, so to speak, in the 2019-2020 run with the Mudbugs. Of course, he had a great year there with Mason Balboa, of course, another great one for us. Kind of evened out the games there. But talk about what that's been like again now to do it.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's always fun coaching your son. And, we have a good dynamic, because we had a couple of years here in Shreveport where we had that dynamic. So we understand, what lines not to cross as far as father-son or coach-player. We manage it really well, and we talk a lot. And, it's been awesome.
If there's an NHL goalie that reminds you of Richie Perron, who would that be?
Marc-Andre Fleury, presently.
Of course, and it's also one of Richie's favorites, of course. One that we've always talked about for the years that he's was here with the Mudbugs. But moving on to the Mudbugs, you talked about the goalies you work with. Nikolai Goich, third-year netminder. Let's start with him. Every year, and we were talking about this just earlier, that he's kind of gone through these obstacles. He's had the sicknesses, the bone bruise, the lower body injury. He had, last year he kind of had that sickness, strep throat thing going on with him and Elliot Seguin-Lescarbot kind of juggling the duties there. But he's been able to overcome that, and when he's on the ice playing with the Mudbugs, he's been playing well.
Yeah, and those little minor setbacks, obviously, if you're out for 2 or 3 weeks and you haven't skated, it takes you another week and a half to get back into it. So it kind of breaks your stride a little bit. But when Nico is playing and he's practicing and he's on, he's been really good for us, and those unfortunate, situations is a part of the game. It happens to forwards, but it seems like it's a little more magnified when it comes to goalies because there's only 2 of them. But I've been, fairly pleased with Nico's performance, and, he's going to be an important factor here down the stretch for us.
And the first thing that, that I noticed, a couple of games ago when they had to flip-flop goalies, they started with Nikolai Goich, then they went to Garapy in the second period, and all of a sudden, like, boom, boom, they flipped it right back to Goich in the third period. And I asked Coach Supa, I'm like, that's the first time you've ever done that. And he said, yeah, I don't care. I'm going to do it. And, and so talk about what that's like as a goaltender. It's one thing to come in cold into a game. Then to have to come out and then you go back in and talk about kind of the I guess the mindset behind that decision and then what that does for a goaltender.
Well, on both sides, it's for the guy that started. Sometimes you just need to regroup, right? So like you can use that as like just regroup a little bit, and then I've seen guys happen thinking of like, hey, just refocus and go back in. And for the guy that goes in cold and maybe lets in a couple of goals, you can't blame him, and it's a little tough when you get pulled again. So there's 2 sides to that coin, but I joke around with Soupy too that like in 8 years working with him, we've never done that. But hey, it shows that Soupy's doing whatever it takes to win hockey games, and every game, every win right now is important to lock in that second spot.
How much do you talk to Coach Soupy and Michael Hill on the decision on who's going to start in net each game, and how much conversation do you have with the progress that they're having on and off the ice?
Yeah, I would say like every other week we'll either do like a text and then Soupy's like, what do you think? And then I'll give him obviously Soupy has the end decision, sure. But I'll give him my thoughts on it. And so pretty frequently on that end, and sometimes like depending of the situation, if it's kind of a no-brainer situation, I don't get a text. But if it's like, hey, what do you think of this? And then we'll chat back and forth by text to see, what we can do, and I'll give him my professional opinion on it, and then he'll make a decision afterwards. But it's just sometimes you just got to bounce things off people, and so that's what we do.
Let's talk about Aiden Garapy. He had that early stretch where he was great when Goich had the pneumonia episode, like we talked about, and he stepped in there quite nicely. It feels like now these last couple of weeks and this stretch has been a tough one on him. And you as a netminder, you kind of know what's maybe going through his head. What's it been like to kind of come in here and work with him?
Yeah, I'm really happy to come in this week and work with him. And really, when we have our weekly calls, the last 3 or 4 weeks, it's been a lot about mindset, going over his games. And, it's a tough stretch. And confidence is a big part of goaltending. And, and Aiden just has to, reach for that confidence. And, one of our calls the last couple of weeks was like thinking back to that October, November where he was like player of the week and he was playing really well for us. So I'm trying to use that as a trigger for him. I'm like, player of the week, and get that trigger going. And so, when Nico's been kind of playing well and playing a bit more, and then you go in and you get pulled, and then the next time you go in there and you get pulled again, like that really hurts your confidence. Yeah. not that it's Coach Soupy's fault or anybody else. He just has to go internally and really, find that inner confidence and have a little bit of swagger, and it's really tough to do, but it's so important for a goalie, and been trying to work with that with Grapes the last couple of weeks.
A lot of people ask me, what do you think about this team and their chances, of course, at a Robertson Cup. Of course, those visions, take a blow when you lose a player like Kai and Haldenby, one of the best players in the league. Probably on pace to, and Liam Fleet, going to be done for the year with him as well, with another big blow, another great leader in him. Yeah. Talk about what your view is of this team and what they need to do, and how do you feel they look as far as making a deep run in this tournament?
Well, when you go into playoffs, obviously a key point is you need goaltending. Yeah. If you're going to go deep in the playoffs, your goaltenders have to be good. Having Hal's out and Fleeter out, I think that just puts another notch of their goalies have to be just that much better. Sure. So like there's but also it gives opportunities for others to step up, like next man up mentality. Yeah. And I think if we can kind of get a little run here and secure second spot, that kind of helps us. And if we have to do the play-ins, well, that kind of gives us momentum going into that initial first round of the pass. So, goaltending is always key in the playoffs, and I think that just magnifies a little bit more for those guys right now. And I'm trying to get those mindset that they're going to need to be a big part of this team here going down the stretch and going into playoffs.
What's been your impression of the blue line? I know it's a little younger. You got the Bodie Wises, you got the Cole Hutchinsons, Remy Pusateri. Yeah, kind of looks like a Perrant kind of. It kind of reminds me of like he's got the Perrant vibe in there. And then of course you have that front end of Seth Murch, Foster Nickel. You got some experience, and then Lavecchio, a nice young man from Switzerland who really kind of stepped in there and really provided a good shot in the arm. What's been your impression of what's in front of the netminders?
Well, we knew going into the season, last year having like five 20-year-olds last year. We knew it was going to be a revamp on defense this year, and I feel like the young guys have had that playing experience. I mean, there's nothing more than just actually playing and getting that experience. So and then it'll be like, hey, it'll be their first playoffs, so there's going to be a little bit of nerves there. I think if our D just keep it simple and move the puck and defend and deliver, we'll be in good shape. I think that experience they got of junior hockey this year is going to maybe pay off in the playoffs.
All right, Coach. Before I let you go, every time I see you, you seem like you're just shedding more pounds. I mean, are you catching up to Chet Yoder over here? Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm a little worried.
Yeah. I'm not. I don't think I'll ever get to your level. But I make a joke all the time. I'm almost back to my playing weight here, like back in the day. So not that I'm thinking of strapping him on, but I'm back to playing weight, and I feel great, and gives me that energy to manage everything I'm doing.
What's the secret? I mean, I know it's not the Chet Yoder diet plan. Is it all meat, or you? I know you got off the vegan diet from Mrs. Perrant. Yeah. Are you on now the all meat diet? No carbs? Are you balancing it?
So I did 4 months of that carnivore diet, they call it, and it just really resonated with me. And now I'm kind of like, I'm on the Chet Yoder diet where I just eat on the road.
I was about to say, if you made a Mudbugs road trip, would you just gain it all back?
Well, yeah. Like last week, I went with the team. I went to Michigan, and I think I gained 5 pounds on the trip. So then I'm like, okay, I got to be good this week. And then, so I'm trying to keep it down. So I have a new weight that if I get over it, I get back to seriousness. And so I don't want to get back to where I was.
Are you surprised I've had to miss a few road trips this year?
I can't believe I heard you miss him. I mean, he must be down to 120 pounds. 2 road trips, you might be on a really lightweight right now. You might have to put like a liquid IV in or something. But I heard that you've been pretty busy yourself.
Yeah. No, I have, but no, that's awesome. No, you look good. Of course, I know you're going to make the goalies look good on the ice, and I know you love that so much, and you do a great job of it. That's the Mudbugs goaltending coach, Rich Perrant. Thank you so much for the time, and hope we can do this again.
Yeah, thank you, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hurst Coliseum. 0-0 score. Not much going on in that opening period of Mudbugs hockey. Mudbugs out shooting Oklahoma 20-6. I find that hard to believe that they got 20 shots on net, but that's what they're saying, and I'll go with Chris Cepeda and Ronnie Peterson. A couple of billet dads, one former, one current. They had the clicker on, and that's what they came up with. Of course, this is scorekeeping time as we keep up with scores elsewhere in the South Division. Colorado and New Mexico scoreless after one from Albuquerque. Ice Rays and El Paso just getting underway from the El Paso County Event Center. Second period here, 0-0 is the score. Mudbugs skate from right to left. Face-off tied up and won there by Oklahoma. They have it far side. That's Luger through the middle. Luger will go ahead and rip it in. It goes around into the far corner. Now played around that right side, taken there by Akimov, dropped off there to Earhart, and he'll go ahead and skip it in. Earhart, really one of those big pieces the Mudbugs are going to have to look for some, secondary production from the known top guys if the Mudbugs want to make a Robertson Cup title drive. And he's just one of those pieces as an icing on Oklahoma. Second period is brought to you by DeFata and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about. Tuned in tonight from Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Hope they're doing well. They look like very nice folks. Just saw Mrs. Adams in the building, Evan Adams' mom. She's very quiet, but she made herself very unquiet when she made it a point to say hi to me, and we got into a conversation on how she's so quiet when she's around me when we see each other in Oklahoma. Shot toward the net, fought off there by Stusky. Do most of the heavy lifting of conversations with Mr. Adams. That's just because we're both former athletes. Him, of course, the more successful athlete. Me, an athlete by default, just to be around players and teammates and say I'm a part of something. If you've never met Mr. Adams, he just looks like an athlete. He's got the shaved dome. Looks like he's been through a few battles in his life. Far Mudbugs blue line. Brent Litchard to take the draw. Face-off won there by Oklahoma. Now far side, that's McClellan. He'll slip it in. Into the far corner it goes. Shot toward the net, glove down, and stopped there by Goich on a shot from the far corner there by Kish. Almost a minute gone by here at George's Pond and Hirsch College. 0-0 is the score. Face-off tied up and taken there by the Bugs. As the puck now is skied back out to center, up off the stick of McClellan. Taken along to the right side. Galloped with some speed, that's Petrus. He'll pelt it in. Taken there by Foster Nickel. He'll drop it off there to Seminaire. Along to the left side, that's Adams. Through the middle, Adams to the left side, onto the stick of Boucher. He's got some space, thrown toward the net, a little liner, and it's gloved down there by Stusky for another break in the action. Mudbugs Hockey brought to you by Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy, where you can save time and get the best savings on Mudbugs Hockey home game tickets. Stop by your local Brookshire's to buy your tickets for every Mudbugs Hockey home game. They're back in action tomorrow night. 7-11 puck drop. Come on out for the finale of this two-game series. Mudbugs back at it for fan appreciation and our Parents' Weekend. The Mudbugs will close it out against the Corpus Christi Ice Rays. It's going to mean a whole lot in the standings, I imagine. Along to the far corner, Pewley battles for it. Mudbugs got to take care of business in front of them and win, and then look at the scoreboard. Oh, boy, Pusateri couldn't get it in deep. It was stolen away and popped all the way back into the Mudbug zone. There by DeRosa. Up off the far side boards, Lyons has it. Lyons Whisks it up off the far side. Glass held in there. Right point there by Pusateri. Row through the slot, and a kick save made there by Stusky as Pewley threw a rocket toward the net. Now the puck shoveled in deep, down low there to Pewley. Pewley near half wall. Top of the point, Murch a blast. Oh boy, that might have hit the crossbar. Hit a couple of bodies on its way through. Now batted down there by DeRosa. Right back into the Mudbug zone. Played into the far corner. Now through the middle, Pusateri on the stick of Drury. And Drury will go ahead and throw it toward the net. Glove down there by Stusky for a break in the action. .233 gone by here in the middle frame. Zero is the score. Face-off won there by Oklahoma. Up off the far side boards. And Wright trying to slip it on out. And the puck now gashed back into the Mudbug zone, held in there. Along the inboards, Lavecchio fighting for it behind his own net. And the Switzerland blue liner. Along the left side, up off the stick of Earhard. Burleson grabs it. Right. We'll throw it on back to his blue line. Luger's going to have to go flag it down. They'll send it up around the near side boards, taken there by Wright. Through the middle. Wright will go ahead and gas it in. Played up off into the near corner. And taken back out there by Akimov. Dropped off there to Earhart. Played on back there to Akimov. Down low along the end boards. Played, banked back up top, right point. Settled down there by Nickel, and he gets taken down. Boy, awkwardly went down. Now a 2-on-1. Here's Lickness. Tried the give and go. Pass got broken up there by Adams. Adams along the end boards. Adams battling for it. Fighting for it there is Nickel. Now worked out free there by Litcher. Trying to grab it. Stolen away. Lickness toward the net. Left pad save. Made there by Goich. To the right point. McClellan chops it in down low. Boy, nothing coming easy for the Bugs in a scoreless battle. 4 minutes gone by here in the second. Now taken along the left side there to Litchard. Litchard takes a hard hit there by Lickness. In down low. Banked up ahead. Lickness up ahead. Fast a shot, and it's gloved down there by Goich. And we'll take a break in the action. 15:34 remaining here in the middle frame. Stick around for the Nikki's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. Don't drink the water. Try our margaritas today. Mudbugs Hockey brought to you by Down Home Meats. Featured in the Food Network's Barbecue of America. Highlighted in the Houston Livestock and Rodeo Show World Championship Cook-Off. And known as the top-selling sausage in all of your favorite grocery stores. They're found in the Stonewall, Louisiana area. Down Home Meats Sausage. A proud core partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Worked in down low. Oklahoma wins the draw. Along into the far corner. Yates battling for it. And now played on back at top to the Kelly. Toward the net. It tipped in front and might have hit the post on its way through. That was a great tip there by Yates on a shot from Kelly at the right point. Now Boucher back out to center. Oklahoma very opportunistic. And they're battling, playing the Mudbugs tough as they've done all year. Parichka will go ahead and ram it back into the Oklahoma zone. Stusky thrown through the middle of his yawning net. Up ahead, there to right along the left side. He'll go ahead, carom it into the near corner. Taken back out, Seminara. Thrown through the middle, little open ice here for Pusateri. Pusateri coming in, shot toward the net, deflects into the protective netting. Oh, pushing and shoving. Wiecek did not appreciate where Pusateri's stick went after the play. Pusateri looked uninterested. That kind of shocks me. He's usually one of the guys who likes that kind of rough house. .5:24 gone by here in the second. Drury got kicked. Jasser will go in. Now to the left point. Pusateri fired toward the net there by Lavecchio up off the stick of Puli. Now along the end boards, battling for it. Drury into the far corner. Grabbed there by Drury. Drury behind the Oklahoma net. Kind of circles the wagon, and it's taken back out there by Rubin. Through the middle. Here's Kish. Little room. Kish got slowed down there by Jasser, or he would add a lane toward the net. Left point shot. Glove down there by Goich, and he will hold on to it. 5:58 gone by here in the second. We stay tied 0-0. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by Coors Light. Made to chill. Hope everybody's enjoying themselves on a Friday night. And face-off one there by the Warriors. Shot from the left point there by Luger. And it's blockered away there by Goich. Up ahead now, here's Akimov, one man to beat. And a pass got broken up into the far corner. Fink works it in behind the Oklahoma net. Along the end boards. Played up off the far side boards all the way down. Adams takes it along the right side, up off the stick of Nickel. Now down, in, down behind the Oklahoma net. Taken now by Fast. Burleson has it now along the right side. Up ahead, off the stick of Schooley. Now Adams grabs it, right side. He'll go ahead and wrist it in deep. Oh, and it's an icing on Bugs hockey. And that's not what Adams wanted to do, and he's kicking himself about it. Coach Soupy's like they don't miss anything. He's letting Adams know sometimes you can get away with those. Not this time. Very close to the red line when Adams put it in deep. Looks like Wright got kicked. Lickness comes up empty. Fink won the draw. Into the far corner, spun around there by Murch. Now along the right side, worked out free. Akimov going to go ahead and just wrap it into the Oklahoma zone, taken back out. Murch across there to Hutchinson, played back to Murch. Murch looks through the middle, and he careens it through the middle. Got blown up there by McClellan. Worked right back into the Mudbug zone. Up ahead there to Litchard. Litchard now works it. Cross-ice pass goes behind Deeb. Along to the left side. Oklahoma right back the other way. They had some numbers, but they come in offside. 12:31 to go here in the middle frame, rather. Scoreless from the George. Stick around for my Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. We'll talk to the leader, one of the leaders of the Mudbugs high school hockey team that won the championship, Landon Kay. Will be joining us for a spirited conversation. Play it around into the near corner. Grabbed there by Lavecchio. Along the left side, he works it in, dropped off the Boucher, back to Lavecchio. And it got snubbed out there by Lyons. And now in deep. Oh, boy, shot toward the net. There by Wiechek, and a save made there by Goich. With 11:56 to go in the second. A break in the action. 0-0 is the score. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hurst Coliseum, honoring our hometown hero this evening. And he will get a standing ovation. 0-0 the score, 11:56 to go here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. John Johnson getting a standing ovation. What a special moment, as it always is, here at the George. Face off to the left of Goich. One there by the Bugs. They'll twist it around the far side boards. All the way up ahead now, right side, dropped off there to Drury. Drury, far corner. Drury fights for it along the end boards. Drury now gets taken down. Looks like a penalty's coming up. And I think it's going against the Warriors. It's a hooking infraction, and that's on Luger. First power play of the night. Belongs to the Mudbugs. Uh-oh. Played up off the far side boards. Now along to the right point. First power play of the night. Brought to you by Scott Powerline. Little space here. Now to the right point. Murch. Litchard across there to Deeb, and he whiffs on it. Mudbugs power play has been pretty good. They're 11th best at over 19%. As Oklahoma able to clear it. Oklahoma's PK just under 78%. Played up off the far side boards. Oklahoma able to clear it. Now Hutchinson to Earhart. Earhart, good move. And a drive toward the net. Fought off there by Stusky. And it deflects out of play. 0-0 score, 36 seconds remaining on the hooking infraction to Luger. Oh, that one got tipped in front. McKay had a tip chance. And now Deeb, right point, dropped off there to Litchard. Shot toward the net, got blocked. And the puck is careened all the way down. Down to 15 seconds remaining on this power play. First power play for either team. There to Deeb, left side. He works it in. Deeb across there to Murch. Murch spins it around. Played on back right point there to Litchard. Litchard, far wing, shot toward the net. And that one got deflected in front. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. And now Oklahoma trying to get back in. And, uh-oh. We got a whistle. Coming out of the box was Luger. He had some space had he corralled that puck. Icing on Oklahoma with 9:27 remaining here in the middle frame. Face off left wing circle. Tied up. Drury. Oh boy. Looks like something happened to the goal. Lee. Someone got hit hard. The puck went into the net, pushing and shoving into the near corner. Nickel was there. It looks like Aiden Pewley's tied up with his man. It looked like Stusky got ran over. He was shaken up. Then the puck went into the net. Jasser was in the fray. Pewley's going in the box. Boy, and he has to get controlled at by the official. Whoa! Looks like Pewley made a little. Whoa! Pewley now getting shoved into the box. They're just trying to get a wraps on this. It looks like Riley Fast might be going in as well. Fast is going in as well. And we'll get this sorted out. Uh-oh. Looks like Jasser's going in as well. So Jasser's in. Pewley's in. The official had to reprimand Pewley. That got a little aggressive, and I don't think Pewley liked that. With 9:20 remaining here in the second. And it looks like Coach Soupy now wants a word, and now he's going to get the explanation from his captain, Litchard. Coach Soupy wants to bring the official in. He didn't like what he heard from Litchard. Now a long discussion on that Mudbugs bench. Well, they're going to get the face-off deep in the Mudbugs zone, so that would implicate that the Mudbugs are going to be a man down, and they will be. So Jasser and Pewley in the box. Fast in the box for Oklahoma. First choice personnel penalty kill on the ice. Near half wall, Ashton looking in toward the net. And McKay able to swat it all the way down. Oh, intercepted. And there was a chance. And now back the other way. Oklahoma's power play, not the worst, just under 18% at 20th best. Mudbugs PK still very good, 6th best in the league, at just under 87%. Coach Soupy expects that to be a top 5 unit, so he hasn't been too happy with his first choice personnel penalty kill. As the puck is sliced up off the near side boards and all the way down. A minute gone by on this power play for Oklahoma. To the right side to Rubin. Rubin worked it in, and Parichka will go ahead and slide it all the way down. 8 minutes remaining here in the second period. Brought to you by DeFata and Associates. Still scoreless. And now DeRosa loses it. Now over to Rubin. Rubin, left side, gains his own. Rubin, far half wall. Wise to Seminara. And Seminara able to weed whack it out all the way down. Now play it around into the near corner, right side. Now along the right side, worked in deep. Worked in, that's Ushakov. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. So both teams come up empty on their first attempt. And now here's a chance all alone. Coming in, backhanders. Oh, poke check. And a beauty there by Stusky to deny Deeb. Deeb got in too tight. And Stusky did the right thing. Nice play made for him. Here's Wright. Worked in deep. Throws a bouncer on net. Sticked away there by Goich, and he wants to cover it up. With 6:50 to go here in the middle frame. So everybody got roughing penalties on that sequence. Face off, one there by Oklahoma. Play around the far corner, tough bounce. Shot toward the net there by Yates, got blocked. And now Litchard will break out 2-on-2 along the left side. And he mishandled it. Kelly might have had something to do with it. Now along the right side, behind Wiechek. All the way in, McKay. Oh, and Litchard couldn't corral it. All the way down, Burleson. Played around the far side to Luger. Up ahead there to Wiechek. Wiechek, right side. Wiechek gains his own. High slot, fast, a shot, glove save, rebound chance. They score. Boy, and Goich did not navigate it when he blocked it down. It might have deflected off of Fast on a secondary attempt, and he's able to shovel it home. And Oklahoma leads 1-0. Worked in deep into the near corner. And now the Bugs come right back. Drury drop back there to Jasser. Jasser thrown in front. And it was rolling around. Played up ahead. Here's McClellan. We'll go ahead and roulette wheel this baby in. 1-0 Warriors. I mean, boy, just another uphill climb on a Friday night for the Bugs at home. In a game they have to have. Shot toward the net, right pad save made there by Goich. Played up off the far side board. There was a lot of traffic in front. Goich really upset at himself that he couldn't glove it down for a whistle, and those things are easier said than done. Oh, boy, in front. That one popped in front up off the stick of Wright, back out to center. Now Lyons through the middle. Over to Wright. Hit hard there by Akimov. Akimov and Wright, a couple of former roommates. Literally. Shot toward the net there by Fink. Pad save made there by Stusky. As the puck deflects out of play with 4:37 to go here in the second. Warriors 1, the Bugs nothing. The goal comes at 13:56 of the second. Riley's fast 10th goal of the year, unassisted. Boy, and it's not going to matter what's going on in El Paso if the Mudbugs don't win tonight. The task gets even harder. Well, it's going to matter. You're going to have to hope El Paso wins. Mudbugs don't want to think about that right now. Still just a 1-0 game. Amarillo with the early 2-0 lead on Odessa. That game late in the second. Odessa's got to have that game to have any faint playoff hopes that they have to grab that last playoff spot. Colorado, New Mexico, 1-1 tied early in the second from Albuquerque. And it is the Ice Rays 1, the Rhinos 1, with 5 minutes to go in the first period from El Paso. Along the far corner and taken back out to center. Murch glides back. Right side mishandled there by Hutchinson. Murch behind the Bugs net. Played around to the right side there to Parichka. Left side, rather. Parichka fires one toward the net. He takes an awkward hit. And puck got deflected out of play for a break in the action. 3:25 remaining here in the second. A 1-0 Warriors lead. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by Johnny's Pizza. Let's share a slice of the best pizza in town. Face-off won there by the Bugs. Boucher, right point shot there by Hutchinson, deflects back out to center. Wiecek gains his own. His pass goes wide of Goich's net. Laid up off the near side board. Seminara up ahead there to Hutchinson. He'll slip it in down low along the end boards. Spun around McClellan, battling for it. Far side. Now to the right side there to Wiecek. Wiecek works it in. Wiecek now tied up there with Murch. Taken back out, here's Boucher. Boucher along the left side, taken down. Looks like a penalty's coming up. And Boucher's able to draw it. And it comes at a big time with 2:41 to go here in the second. Second power play of the game for the Bugs. And they need some life in this one. Speaking of life, if you're excited about Mudbugs playoff hockey, I don't blame you. All you have to do to get your playoff pack is give us a call at 318-636-7094. Secure your playoff pack. And whatever games are not played, we will credit to your account for next season. Mudbugs playoff hockey, there's nothing like it. Mudbugs, shot toward the net. Oh, it was deflected in front. Good save made there by Stuskis. He's got the shutout going on a shot there by Murch from the point. Along into the far corner. Ashton in the box for tripping, and that one slipped all the way down. Murch has it. 30 seconds gone by on the Scott Powerline power play. Up off the stick of Parichka. Parichka now. Led around far side. Pewley. Pewley through the middle to the left side there to Litchard, and he'll go ahead and stuff it into the Oklahoma zone. And there was a hard hit behind the Oklahoma net. Parichka went down, fired toward the net. Pad save made there by Stusky. Back the other way. Here comes Oklahoma. They got some numbers. Worked in, fired toward the net there by Fast. And that one got the glass. Now fast. Wings one toward the net. It got blocked in front there by Lavecchio. Along to the left side. Now Jasser worked across. There to Pewley. And the Bugs are offsides. 42 seconds remaining on this Scott Powerline power play. Face off far Oklahoma blue line. And the face off one there by the Warriors, and they'll go ahead and chisel it all the way down. Down to 30 seconds remaining on this power play. Earhard, puck knocked in deep there by Hutchinson. Hutchinson, far corner, thrown across, far wing, thrown, shoveled back to Fink. Now no stick. There's no stick for Stuskey. Shot toward the net, fought off there by Stuskey. He makes the save. Pushing and shoving, Jasser was there. Oh, Mudbugs had a chance as Hutchinson came in along the short side. And I'm looking on that Mudbugs bench. I see a Mudbug banged up as Amy Baker got to work. Does that look like Hutchinson? .53 seconds remaining here in the second period. Face-off one there by the Bugs. Murch down low there to McKay. McKay gets taken down. Parichka, penalty over. Ashton's out, shot toward the net. Oh, tough angle. Went through the goal mouth. Now along to the end boards. The puck's slung up ahead there to Lickness. Oklahoma's got numbers. Over to right. Thrown, high slot, far wing shots, fought off there by Goich. Boy, Wright put everything on it, and it was fought off there by Goich. Puck powered back into the Oklahoma zone. 10 seconds to go here in the second. Lickness through the middle, a chance for Ashton. Toe drags his way through, backhander through the goal mouth. Along to the right side, Mudbugs just trying to get into the second intermission locker room, and they will unscathed. Deeb now pushing and shoving. Here we go. Drury's in there. Pewley's in there. Pusateri trying to patrol everybody out. Deeb got in there, and Deeb was ticked off. And he's having a few words for his man. That's Kish. That'll do it for the period. Oklahoma 1, Shreveport nothing. We go into the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. After these messages, this is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Hey, Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
Welcome back into the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. Special treat for us as we talk to one of the leaders on the Mudbugs high school hockey squad who is coming off a championship. That's Landon Kay, longtime Mudbugs high school hockey forward. Fifth year?
Fifth year.
Yeah, and talk about how you ended it in style. I mean, to come away with a championship. Talk about how nice that was for you and the team.
Oh, I mean, it's been a long time coming, and I mean, every year we've had guys just couldn't quite get it done the previous 4 years. But this year, I mean, you couldn't ask for a better way to go out. 18-0 season to end it with a championship. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that.
And you talked about the past teams. You got the Cade Campbells, the Ryan Perrants, Nick Godkowski. Did you feel like maybe that championship was for them too?
Oh, yeah. I think it just speaks for itself about how the program's been built over the years by the current players and all the alumni. Just it's always been our goal to win a championship, and it wasn't just this year. I mean, it had been building up the whole time, just the culture getting better, the skill getting better and better every year, and just finally reached that goal that we've been working towards.
And then looking at this squad, did you feel like it was a championship team going in? Because maybe there were a few question marks, but it looked like it was – you talked about how impressive the practices were, and that's where it starts. What made this team so special?
Well, actually, at the beginning of the season, I wasn't really sure how the chemistry was going to work because, I mean, we had lost a good amount of guys. It was a bunch of new players coming up, and right from the first few games, I knew this team was going to be special. I mean, everybody flows on the ice together. Everybody's lines was clicking. Our power play was on fire for most of the year, and I mean, it was a great team. I mean, everybody was clicking. Locker room vibes were always up. I mean, never a frown on anybody's face, regardless of anything. I mean, that's really all you can ask for.
You know, let's take a look at that celebration. I watched it a couple of times, and it was actually kind of interesting because I think it was kind of the mob scene that started with Aiden Kerr. You know, he kind of went crazy, kind of did the whole, like Patrick Kane, Jonathan Taves kind of celebration. And then here you come in, kind of placing your helmet in, went nice and carefully, took the gloves off. Did it feel like a matter of fact that you were just expecting to win this baby? Because that's what it felt like, the way your celebration kind of was. It wasn't too over the top.
Yeah, I think that's kind of been the story of our season. We were expecting to be the best. I mean, after our first, 6-0, 8-0, we knew we were something special. And I knew right off the get-go, off that first shift, I was like, we have this game in the bag, and we're going home with some hardware. And, I mean, that's just kind of why I celebrated like that. I mean, I just knew it was going to happen, and I wanted to act like it. I wanted to act classy through everything, and that's just what my thought process was on that.
You played a lot of sports up and down. Is this your first championship?
It is. I've had district championships and all that with baseball and soccer, but this is my first state championship. So,
what's next? I know hockey's your number one sport. People have asked me, is it your dream to be a Shreveport Mudbug? Maybe play for Coach Soupy. Was that ever a dream of yours, or did you kind of want to look past that and maybe look for the educational part?
I mean, for a little bit, it's everybody, hockey players' dreams to, play juniors, play college, play in the NHL even. But I think eventually I had to come to terms with myself that I love hockey with all my heart, and it was a great time while I was doing it. But I just had to plan for the future, and I felt like I was better off going to school, which I plan on doing, going to Louisiana Tech, and studying for something that's going to benefit me, and I'm being a spot to succeed for the rest of my life, provide for my family and all that.
And it's a big senior year for you because not only do you have hockey, you had soccer, good season for them, and then you're also in the middle of baseball. Talk about those two sports. I mean, you're juggling, at one point, 3 different sports overlapping each other. You finished soccer. How's baseball going?
We started off pretty hot. We're in a little bit of a slump right now, which, I mean, that's perfectly okay. Still in a playoff spot. We're looking to bounce back here really soon. And I think one thing sports will teach you, all three especially, that everything's going to be all right. Like, no matter the hard times you're going through, how tough things get, like, you just got to keep grinding. And it's a great life lesson. I mean, sports, for everybody, they come to an end. As long as you get something out of the sports you are playing that will benefit you later in life and help you succeed, I think it's a win.
I get a privilege of watching you a lot on the field, if it's on a soccer field, on the ice, and, of course, on a baseball field. I love to watch you pitch. Probably more than I like you, in the outfield or in the infield. And that's nothing against your abilities in the infield. I think I just like you being the focal point, right in the middle on that bump. What do you prefer? Are you more of a pitcher? Are you more of a third baseman? Do you like being in the outfield? What do you like the most?
Definitely pitching. I mean, you control the tempo of the game. You control, like, runners on base and everything like that. And it just feels good when you put your team in a great spot to win. Because when you're in the infield, I mean, even if you don't make any errors, it's not really on you to help put your team in the best position to win. You can make no errors and still lose 15-0. But on the mound, you have to hold yourself accountable and put your team first and put them on your back at sometimes. And just keeping the run count down, pitch count down, it really helps everybody else on the team just from you doing good on the bump. So I really like being kind of in control of our destiny in that game.
We're talking to Mudbugs high school hockey leader, Landon K here in the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. Speaking of Sonic, what's your go-to if you're gonna stop at Sonic? I know you're a Sonic guy.
I really don't go there too often because I hate spending money on fast food, I'm gonna be quite honest with you. But usually I get like a footlong coney or maybe the barbecue wings, but I love getting some ice cream there. I'll get a Sonic Blast, usually like Reese's or M&M maybe. So I'm a big ice cream fan of theirs.
Maybe not on a game day. I know your mom quite well, obviously. She showed me a picture of you as a Little League baseball guy, and there were three guys in front of you, and I didn't recognize them because I didn't really know them. But then I soon did recognize that was Carter Reynolds, Lopez, and Lake, and three guys who now you're playing baseball with here in Shreve. How's that like? Like, guys that you knew, back in the day when you were little, and then maybe lost a little contact, and then you're able to reconnect. Was that always kind of like something that was cool that you're able to reconnect and remember each other from when you guys were little to be able to play on the baseball field at now?
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's really cool to see the character development and the game field development that all the guys have made, because I've known a good amount of them throughout my Little League, Dixie, travel ball career, and I mean, I really couldn't ask for things to work out much better than they did. I mean, Carter Reynolds, I've known him forever playing baseball. I mean, we've played Shock together, we played Twin Cities together, and he is just an absolute dog at Shreve for us. I mean, one of the hottest bats on the team year round, and I mean, it's just really cool to see those guys grow up with me and really help our team out to put us in a good spot to win.
You were able to have most of your family, most of your immediate family, I guess pretty much all your immediate family, at that hockey championship. Mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, sisters. I mean, just talk about what that meant to you.
Oh, it meant the world to be able to share that moment with everybody that's in my family close to me. You just try to make them proud and put a smile on their face, and I feel like we did a good job of that. I probably can't express how proud all of the parents were of us winning that championship. I mean, it was just a great time for the players, the parents, the friends. I mean, it's just a great scene to be around.
To be able to come out onto the ice at George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum, an ice, of course, very well, to be recognized, during a Mudbugs game. Is that something that's pretty cool for you?
Oh, yeah, I think it's pretty cool just because, I mean, a lot of people really don't know about our high school program and especially the success we have. So, I mean, I think it's pretty cool to be able to showcase that and show them what we were capable of, and that Shreveport is, in fact, growing to be a hockey town.
We're talking to Landon K, the Mudbugs high school hockey leader. You said you're going to La Tech. I know they got a roller hockey club. Any plans to play any sports, collegiately?
I'm not really sure yet. It really just depends on how my classes are looking. I mean, I'm majoring in biology, which I hear is pretty tough.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it really just depends on when I get there. Like, if I can juggle it, I would, that'd be pretty cool to play with some of the guys from my high school team on the roller hockey team. And then, of course, intramural sports. I know I was talking to Colby about it, one of my really good childhood friends that I've grown all my life with. So I think I'm going to try to do some intramurals, maybe some, slow pitch softball, flag football stuff.
Would you ever consider maybe teaching, like youth hockey, something like a Charlie Dew does? She taught you how to skate back in the day. Is that something you would ever consider? Is working with kids and maybe helping the sport of hockey grow even more?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, really just depends on where my future puts me. I mean, if I'm around a rink, I'll definitely try to get involved. I mean, it's really cool to see kids develop. I mean, even now, looking down on the kids that I've watched when they were little, just a little bit under me, and watched them grow up to have really good hockey skills, and just seeing the impacts the coaches make on the kids on and off the ice. I mean, I think that's pretty special and cool. I know some of my coaches have made a great impact on me as a person and as a hockey player, so I think it'd be pretty cool to give back and do the same to kids when I'm a grown-up.
Okay, before I let you go, I got to get your take on this Shreveport Mudbugs hockey squad. They're right in the thick of this playoff race. Just a few more games left in the season. What's your take?
I mean, I really haven't been able to watch them as much lately. I mean, I feel like they haven't been here. No, I lied. They played Odessa. No, they looked pretty solid. I think Mudbugs always heat up around playoff time, so it's really not worried about it. Just hoping for the best. And I mean, we got a good squad this year. I mean, we always never fail to have a good squad, and I just think it's about grinding out results at this point. And we know we're good, and it's time to show it. And I'm confident that we can make a playoff run for sure.
That is Landon Kay, our Mudbugs High School hockey leader. Congrats again on winning the championship, and thank you so much for the time.
Sir, thank you.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Sonic Drive-In Second Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Hey, Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team, and we help families score big across the generations.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. 1-0 lead for the Warriors. Third period coming up, and it's brought to you by Centerpoint Energy. You know what's below. Call 811 to locate buried utilities at least 2 days before digging into any project. The only goal of the game comes from Riley Fast at 13:56. His 10th of the year unassisted. Mudbugs outshot the Warriors 31-16, but they have been unable to solve Billy Stuskey, who's been dynamite between the pipes. Face-off won there by Oklahoma. Oklahoma continues to play Shreveport tough this year, as a puck deflects out of play from Earhart's stick. Scores elsewhere in the South. Amarillo on top of Odessa, still 2-0 early in the third from Odessa. Colorado up on New Mexico 3-1 after 2 periods of play. And the big one in El Paso, 1-1 tied after 1 between the Ice Rays and the Rhinos. The Mudbugs have to win here just to take care of business and to get closer to Corpus Christi. Uh-oh, pass intercepted. Here comes Ashton. Thrown through the middle, and it's taken away there by Fink. Fink along the left side. He'll go ahead and nudge it in. Along the end board, spun around there is Luger. Earhart will slide it in down low there for Akimov. Early stages of the third. Oh, a hard hit along the back. Looks like a penalty's coming up. And it looks like Drury drew it. Boy, huge opportunity early in the third. Boy, Oklahoma upset at that call. They thought Drury slipped. It's a boarding infraction on Wright. Boy, Wright can't believe it. And he's got a little argument in him for that one. I'm not saying that's not boarding, but I'm also saying that that one doesn't get called all the time. Face-off won there by Oklahoma, and they'll yank it right back out to center and take their time now and just dribble it in there by Yates. In down low along the end boards behind the Bugs net. Good forecheck here by Kish. Oklahoma playing tough right now. A young and fresh team coming of age, giving the Mudbugs a hard time this evening as they have a shutout going. And now far wing shot, fought off there by Stuskey on a shot there by Murch. Now the puck deflects in front. Parichka had a chance, and the puck is sledged up off the near side glass and all the way down. $1:18 remaining on the power play. Here's Deeb coming around the far side, played top of the point, fired toward the net, left pad save made there by Stuskey on a shot there by Lavecchio. And the puck is snapped all the way down. Down to a minute remaining on a Wright's boarding infraction. Here's Fink coming around the right side. Fink toward the net, pad save, rebound chance. That one pinball around into the near corner to the right point. Hutchinson able to hold the zone. Oh, boy, held in there by Lavecchio, intercepted there by Luger, and Luger will lace it all the way down. Down to 30 seconds remaining on the Scott Powerline power play. Their third of the night. Coming right back in, fired toward the net there by Litchard. Fought off there by Stuskey from the far wing. Down low, here's Litchard behind the net, over to McKay. His pass got deflected up off the stick of Lyons, and it goes into the protective netting. Down to 15 seconds remaining on this Scott Powerline power play. Boy, I don't want to imagine what tomorrow's going to look like. The Mudbugs come up empty here, a shot toward the net, hit the post. Oh, boy. Litchard from the high slot, and he gets a clanker. Now Litchard, near half ball, fired toward the net, tipped in front up off the stick of Parichka. Along to the end boards, held in there. Litchard fires one, he whiffs on it. Held in there, Deeb, 5-on-5 now. And now Deeb Shot toward the net, blocked in front. 0 for 3 of the Bugs on the man advantage. 3 minutes gone by here in the third. Boy, Litchard not getting the bounce on a rocket from the bumper. Now Luger, right side. His pass broken up. Now Nickel, right side, thrown up off the stick of Drury and directed in to the Oklahoma zone. Played around the near side boards. Nickel, a shot toward the net, blocked in front. Here's a chance. Pewley, backhander toward the net. Save made. Rebound chance. Trying to find it there with Stusky. There's a bevy of humanity in front of Stusky. Taken away there by Burleson. Up off the stick now of Wiechek. Right back in to the Shreveport zone. Right back into the Oklahoma zone. Here comes Jasser. Driving the net. Oh, and what a poke check there by Stusky, as Jasser tried to tuck one in around the far side. 4 minutes gone by in the third. Mudbugs just throwing every kind of kitchen sink towards Stusky's way. Now along the right side, Wise. Up ahead there to Earhart. Earhart works it in deep. Held up a little bit there by Wright. Oh boy, looked like Wright got a elbow up top. Shot toward the net, fought off there by Stusky again as Fink threw a bullet toward the net. Along to the far side, up ahead, a pass inadvertent. It'll go all the way down. No icing. Flag down there by Akimov. Wise to the near side there to Lavecchio. Up ahead there to Akimov. Akimov down low there to Fink. Rister, he scores! Fink got underneath the D and lifts one home, and we are all tied 1-1 early in the third. Boy, it felt like it was going to happen, and Charlie Fink is the man who evens it up. Fink's 10th of the season. And that gets the crowd finally into this game. Fink with a big-time emotional outburst, able to give his team the equalizer and a big boost. Perfect feed from Akimov. Fink's 10th at 4:45 of the third. Oh, the Mudbugs finally break Stusky's shutout bid with their 41st shot on net. Someone lost their stick. That was DeRosa, and now a 2-on-1. Here's McKay, across, fired toward the, what a save made there by Stusky. He robbed Litchard from the far circle. One of the more spectacular saves you'll ever see. Right back the other way, and a brilliant glove save right back from Goich, as he robs Luger coming in from the short side. A couple of spectacular stops from both netminders to keep us all even 1-1. Boy, that save from Stusky is one that Litchard's going to think about. He tried to slide it home. He might have had some time, more time than he thought, from the far wing. But Goich with a nice glove save. Shot toward the net, blocked in front. And now turnaround shot blocked in front on a shot there by Lickness. Left point, McClellan able to wheel it in. 1-1 game along the inboards. Seminara will drop it on back there to Adams. Shots on goal, 42-17. Now right side, Seminara will knock it in. Puck brushed all the way down. There, oh, a little hacking going on from McClellan and Boucher. They want to go. Boucher wanted to go. McClellan said no. McClellan and Boucher were hacking and whacking a little bit. Yates, DePetris, and Boucher's logging in that number right now. He's got McClellan in his head right now. I don't want to begin to know what goes through Bryce Boucher's head when he's off the ice, let alone on. To the far corner. Quiche. Little slipping around, trying to shake off Jasser. Now Drury fights for it. Almost 7 minutes gone by in the third. 1-1 game. Left side, taken down. Penalty coming up to Jasser. As Wiecek gets hauled down, it's going to be a trip. And a second power play for Oklahoma. And it comes at the 7-minute mark. Into the third. One game. First choice personnel penalty kill. Face off one there by Oklahoma shot. Save made. Rubin a blast. No, Rubin's faking it. Now to the top of the plate. Burleson a drive. Save made there by Goich. And he will make the save. And we stay tied at 1. Face off to the left of Goich. 1-1 game, 12:47 to go here in the third. Boy, Mudbugs have themselves a battle this evening. Fired. Wow, Rubin played back up top. Here's Fast. High slot snapper. Stick save. Rebound batted down. They're going to wave it off. It was touched by a high stick. Quickly negating that goal was the lead official. It was right there, not much protest from Oklahoma. This face-off will go to the right of Stuskey. 1-1 game, 12:38 to go here in the third. Wise banked in down low along the far corner. Earhard couldn't grab it. Now along that far side, battling for it. Now DeRosa dropped off there to Wiecek. Up off the stick now, working it in. High slot shot. Oh, that one slung on just wide. Into the near corner, battling for it. Now along the left point, Burleson. Wise. Oh, Wise cannot nub it out. Burleson holds the zone. Oklahoma still on a power play for a minute remaining. Jasser's in the box. Oh, hard check into the boards. Wiecek wrapped up his man. Now fired toward the net there by Rubin, and he fanned on it. Now Rubin trying to take it there was Litchard. Now down low, and the puck now just ripped around the far side boards all the way down. Stuskey thinking about a headman pass up ahead there to Rubin, but they weren't ready. 30 seconds to go on this first choice personnel penalty kill. Second of the night for Oklahoma. Worked around left side, worked in. That's Lickness toward the net. Save made there by Goich. He couldn't navigate it, and then he finally grabbed it. "19 seconds remaining on this first choice personnel penalty kill. Face off one there by Shreveport. Adams slaps it, held in there by Lyons. Now right back out to center. Here's Boucher. Worked in, and he'll just go ahead and soccer it into that far corner. Boy, Oklahoma giving the Bugs everything they can handle tonight. And I don't think the Bugs expected anything less. They've played them tough, back to 5-on-5. Oklahoma 0 for 2 now on the man advantage. Either team getting much success on the man advantage. Oh, hard hit. Up off the far side boards, back out to center. Mudbugs don't care how long this takes. And now a turnover. Boucher slowed down into the near corner there to Drury. Now Drury, up off the stick of Jasser. Now high slot shot there by Murch, got blocked. Now spun around, there is Drury. 10:20 to go in the third. Mudbugs don't care how long this takes. They got to make sure they get 2, though. They had a weekend off, so they're well rested. Ashton along the left side. He'll just go ahead and kind of moonlight it in, and it's an icing on Oklahoma. The Ice Rays have just gone back up ahead on El Paso, 3-2 in that game. So 3-2 Corpus Christi with 12:27 to go in the second. Amarillo and Odessa tied 2-2 midway through the third. But the big story of Corpus Christi is ahead. And how about this? Colorado up on New Mexico 3-1 after 2 periods of play from Albuquerque. Colorado trying to lock up that 6th and final playoff spot. Face off one there by Oklahoma. Played around the far side boards. Lickness up ahead, right side. Worked in deep. Coming in. Right, a shot, and it's stopped there by Goich. And a break in the action. 9:50 to go here in period number 3. It is the Bugs 1, the Warriors 1. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back in to George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. It is a 1-1 game. $9:50 remaining here in the third. Face off one there by Oklahoma. Schooley. And taken away. Boucher Worked into the far side, up off the stick of Seminara, and slapped back out to center. Seminara played up ahead there to Boucher with a little room. Fired toward the net. Fought off there by Stusky. Puck paddled but not out. Wise a shot blocked in front. Wise takes his own rebound. Shot toward the net. That one whistled just wide. All right, back out to center. Schooley spins it around. Worked it in deep. Got bumped off the puck there by Parichka. Wise far side there to LaVecchio. He'll take a dip on back. Back to Wise. Wise will drop it on back there to LaVecchio. Played up off the stick of Fink, who tied the game up early in the third. His 10th of the year. Drop back there to Luger. Taken there by Nickel. Played around the near side boards. Right side there to Akimov. Now to Earhart. Earhart just able to chop it in. Coming in deep. And taken away there by Yates. And they'll spike it back out to center. Boy, this Oklahoma D, very inexperienced. They're a little thin. Mudbugs want to take advantage. The puck now just love tapped in there by Nickel. 8:15 remaining in the third. 1-1 game. Along the end boards, Petrus played around the right side. 2-on-2. Here comes Oklahoma. And taken away there by Hutchinson. Hutchinson across left side there to Akimov. Drop back there to Hutchinson. A drive! And he missed the mark. And it ricochets back out to center. And now Lions trying to settle it down. Now along the far side, up off the stick of DeRosa. And now McKay gets held up a little bit. Now to Deeb. Deeb, right side, up ahead, finds the tape of McKay. Tried to find Murch, and now he'll give it to Litchard. McKay gets taken down. Boy, Rubin with a hard physical play. Back out to center. The puck hodgepodged. Right side there to Deeb. Deeb up ahead. Here comes Deeb. Deeb's pass intercepted. Deeb smacks one toward the net. Save made there by Stusky. And he'll dive over the rebound in front. 7:03 to go in the third. Oh boy, Corpus Christi now increases their lead to 4-2 over El Paso. That game now down to 8:55 remaining in the second. Nice night for the Ice Rays. They got 4 different goal scorers. If the Mudbugs were to come up short in regulation in this one, and Corpus Christi would win, that would be a 6-point deficit with 3 to go. You do the math. It'll be awfully hard for the Bugs to bounce back from that. They would not be out of it, though. They just have to make sure they're 4 points behind Corpus Christi before their series against each other next weekend. Now Jasser will go ahead and shackle it in. 6:20 remaining here in the third. Oklahoma just hanging in there to Luger along the left side. Cross ice, missed everybody. Seminara well, knocking on back there to Nickel. And now Boucher fights for it. Here comes Boucher toward the net. And he got taken down hard there by Burleson. Went hard, awkwardly into the boards. Now along the far side. The puck scraped up off the far side glass back out to center. Now up off the skate of Boucher, worked in, and he'll just go ahead and rim it in. It'll get on net, covered up there by Stusky for a break in the action. Face off. In deep to the left of Stusky. A 1-1 game. Face-off one there by the Bugs. They have it. Hutchinson hammers one toward the net from the right point, in and out of the glove of Stuskey. It was going wide. Back out to center, taken away there by Fink. Fink races in. Fink comes right through the D, and he gets hit hard into the boards and gets taken down. Right. Will wrist it in to the far side, taken there by Murch. Murch to Earhard. Off the stick of Fink. Held up a little bit there by Petrus. Coming up on the 5-minute mark of the third. And taken away along the left side. Here's Kish. Pass behind his man. That was Yates. Or check that, Ushakov. Boy, a very short-handed Oklahoma team. And a 1-1 deadlock with the Bugs. Oh, hard hit as Litchard kind of gets sandwiched up and taken down. Now Lavecchio. Oh, hard hit. Deeb got a punch to the face on Yates. The officials let it go. Now hacking and whacking. Deeb coming in. Oh, pass too far for Litchard to grab. It'll be icing on the Bugs. With 4:19 to go in the third. Face off to the left of Goich. Face off tied up, one there by the Bugs. Hard hit along the end boards. And behind Goich's net. 4 minutes to go in the third. Spun around. And taken there by Lavecchio. He's able to ladle it up ahead there to McKay. McKay's got it. McKay. He'll go ahead and knock it in down low there for Deeb. Deeb spins it around, shot toward the net. Save made there by Stuskey. Had it read the whole way from that far post. As the puck now is just skimmed all the way down. 3.5 remaining here in the third. Drury could not grab it. It'll go all the way down for icing on Bugs hockey. Oh, that's got to hurt. Big draw coming up now in the Mudbug zone. Shots on goal, 47-21 in favor of the Bugs. It has been Billy Stuskey as probably the biggest star on this show. Face off. Rimmed up ahead, up the near side glass. Jasher's going to grab it. Oh, took a hard hit there by McClellan. Now McClellan gets taken down. Now a hard hit there by Kish. This one getting physical. Now Pewley. Played in front, taken away there by Ashton. Ashton up ahead off the skate of McClellan. Into the near corner it goes. 3-minute mark of the third. Boucher up off the far side glass. Puck now. Oh, slipped ahead. Now there's a tie-up between McKay and Nickel. The save made there by Goich. Now Lickness up ahead there to Petrus. Petrus gets spun around, and Seminara will grab it. Hutchinson, far side. Looked like Yates and Nickel had a little spew and spat again. Now Boucher along the far corner. Dropped off there to Seminara. He's looking for a man. Played back up top to the point there to Hutchinson. Fired toward the net there by Murch. It got blocked in front. Tough angle shot there by Boucher. Didn't get much on it. Got a stick tied up there by Lyons. Up ahead, held in there by Hutchinson. Walks the line, fired toward the net. Save made there by Stuskey. Another fire toward the net. Pad save made there by Stuskey. Might have hit the post on its way through on a shot there by Boucher. And it's covered up there by Stuskey. 1:57 remaining in regulation. Face off to the right of Stusky toward the net. Akimov was there for the centering feed. Oh, that one deflected in front, up off the knee of Akimov, and it went wide. All right, back out to center. Over to DeRosa. Murch, left side. Murch will go ahead and grab it and pop it in. Into the near corner. Akimov guides it back to Wise toward the net. Smothered up there by Stusky. That was a lobber toward the net there by Wise. With 1:26 remaining in regulation. Billy Stusky has been the man of this game. He has stopped 49 of 50 shots. My goodness. The Mudbugs have thrown 50 shots on net. Played into the near corner. Battling for it. Hard hit. Luger, left side, up off the stick of Lickness. Poked at there by Ashton. Ashton now played around to the far corner. $1:05 remaining in regulation. Right point across there to McClellan. Chopped out there by Deeb, held in there. Lickness played back out to center there to McClellan. McClellan will go ahead and spill it back into the Mudbug zone. Down to a minute left in regulation. Stretch pass up ahead there to McKay. He's outnumbered though. McKay intercepted, and now Oklahoma back the other way. Yates, he's going to go ahead and slide it in. 35 seconds to go in regulation. Along to the end boards. Oh no! We check a shot. Right pad save made there by Goich. Played around to the right point. Burleson. Oh, I thought it came out. He held it in. And now right back in. Here's Drury through the middle. Taken there by Jasser. 15 seconds to go. Played up off the near side window. That one deflects out of play. Where will that face-off be? It's going to be in deep in the Oklahoma zone. With 9 seconds remaining in regulation. Face off. Tied up and won there by Oklahoma. Playing around that far half wall, 4 seconds into the far corner. Burleson ties it. There's a chance toward the net. Blocked in front. And there was a rebound. And the buzzer sounds. Both teams get a point. Overtime coming up. We're tied at 1. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Hey Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
Welcome back in to George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum. If you're a fan of goaltending, what a show from Billy Stusky. He has made 49 saves on 50 shots. Goich has been sharp when needed. He's only had 23 shots. He stopped 22 of them. 1-1 game. Both teams get a point. Who will get the second point? One thing we do know is Corpus Christi is winning right now. They're leading El Paso 4-2 late in the second. What an effort from Colorado. They're on top of New Mexico 3-1 midway through the third. And Amarillo hanging on up 3-2 on Odessa. They're trying to get 2 in a row on Odessa and really put a nail into the coffin of the Jacks playoff hopes. 3-on-3 overtime. A lot of ice to work with. And I think this is the way it should be decided, with some extra time. Mudbugs will have Litchard, Deeb, and Murch. Face-off won there by the Bucks. All about puck possession in overtime. Murch will get it behind his own net. Couple of pure goal scorers in Litchard and Deeb out onto the ice for the first time in this extra session. Deeb, good spin move, 2-on-1. Here's Deeb coming in. Deeb toward the net, save made there by Stusky. He had it snubbed out, that short side. Now back the other way. Here comes Wright with some space. The former Mudbug drops it off there. The Burleson shot blocked in front. And now Litchard back the other way there to Deeb. Deeb skates in. Deeb through the slot toward the net. Save made. Rebound chance. They score! Mudbugs win! Mudbugs win! Mudbugs win! Litchard knocks it in from the short side. Great move from Deeb, and the captain finishes it. Final score, the Mudbugs 2, the Warriors 1. It wasn't pretty, it wasn't beautiful, but the Mudbugs find a way to come away with a greasy win and get the all-important 2 points and stay on Corpus Christi's back for the race for the second seed in the South Division. Final score, the Mudbugs 2, the Warriors 1. Litchard's got the game winner. For Litchard, it is goal number 19 on the year. 53 seconds in. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant post-game show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
What a night for Brent Litchard and the Mudbugs to overcome a fantastic goaltending performance from Billy Stusky and come away with a resilient win. Brent Litchard, just 53 seconds in to the extra session, sends everyone home happy here at the pond as the Mudbugs able to stay in the race for the second seed in the South Division. The Mudbugs were down 1-0 at 13:56. It was Riley Fast who was able to slide home his 10th of the year in overtime. And the Mudbugs were down 1-0 early. Then in the third period, the Mudbugs finally awoken. Charlie Fink got underneath the defense and lifted home his 10th of the year from Akimov, and we were tied 1-1. Then in overtime, Deeb threw the initial shot toward the net from the slot. Big save made there by Stusky, but on the rebound, Litchard able to smack home his 19th of the year, 53 shots on net, 51 saves from Stusky, and all he has is to help the Warriors get 1 point. The Mudbugs get 2 points. They're 33-18-5, and they will stay at least within striking distance of the Ice Rays, no matter how they do this evening. Final score, the Mudbugs 2, the Warriors 1. Join us tomorrow night, 7-11 puck drop, 6:50 with the Landers pregame show. Have a good night and a better tomorrow as you've been listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. And as always, Clyde's up.